In 2025, a single pattern cut AI hallucination rates by 80% and became the industry standard overnight. It's not a smarter brain. It's a strict contract. It forces the model to stop guessing and start calling tools. You probably think the AI just knows how to use the internet or write code on the fly. It doesn't. The LLM is a decision engine, not a doer. Function calling is the switch that flips it from writer to dispatcher. The model reads a structured list of tools. It packs arguments into a strict JSON payload. Then it stops. It waits. Your code runs the actual task. That pause breaks the chain of hallucination. Forcing the model to separate reasoning from execution cuts hallucinations by 80%. The AI isn't making up the answer. It's fetching real data. Here's the trap. If you get the definitions wrong, you don't just get bad answers. You open the door to a security leak that could cost you everything. Your schema is a recipe card, but it's also a contract. Models like Llama 3.3 and Sonnet 3.5 share the same calling conventions. Your schema must be a versioned API. Every time you add a capability, you update the schema and verify backward compatibility. This stops silent failures across providers. But there's a hidden cost to that complexity. If you skip input validation, the model can trigger destructive actions or leak data. At scale, you might manage 5,000 distinct functions across a single application. Every call burns tokens. A single misfire can drain your budget in seconds. You need guardrails to catch when it misfires, requests missing arguments, or triggers a 400 error loop. And that budget bleed? It's not a single statistic that drains your account. It's the exponential cost of the retry loop that eats your wallet alive. The model tries to fix the error. It calls the tool again, and again, and again. Each retry burns more tokens. The loop never ends until you step in. Latency adds up quickly. Cost scales with complexity. You need guardrails to stop the drain. Stick to tight loops. Prune unnecessary history. Set hard timeouts. The model only calls what you explicitly define. Incomplete docs leave it blind. You also have to accept the model will sometimes misfire. You need a way to step in manually when the agent breaks character. The system only works as well as your guardrails. Function calling transforms the LLM from a passive text generator into an active agent. You give it a phone and a rulebook. You define the boundaries. The model executes within them. The loop keeps everything grounded in reality. So what this means for you is total control. You decide what the AI can search, what data it can access, and how it handles errors. It handles the heavy lifting of reasoning and chaining, but you hold the keys. Function calling turns the AI from a creative writer into a disciplined assistant. Treat your tools like strict contracts, not optional hints. But when the agent calls the wrong tool and gets stuck in a retry loop, how do you break the cycle? Next time, we'll look at error handling strategies that save your budget. If you're building agents, you need to master these guardrails. Subscribe for the deep dive on agent error handling. That's the full picture. If this made it click, tap subscribe. There's a new AI explainer here every day, and tap the video on screen to keep going. See you in the next one.